Okay, get that off there, and then get that off from, oh, that's on the hinge, so it can stay on the hinge. That's okay. That's going with the bonnet, and then we'll deal with that later, but that should be free now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can yeet it into the street.
Is that actually the plan?
And it looks like it's going to have to be modified straight out of the packet, but what's unusual about that?
Do you want a ratchet?
Yeah.
Which way are we going? That one. Oh, there you go.
Is there a trick to making this not fall off?
Just don't undo them all the way. You know what? You need it. You need a 12.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
Now, has Toyota done something smart to stop this just randomly?
I've got my hand on here,
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem to want to go towards the windscreen.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the bonnet stand thing on this side. I'm completely free.
Yeah. I will get myself completely free while not spearing your windshield. But I don't have one of those on my side.
Is it holding itself up, or is it heavy?
No, it's trying to drop.
Do you want to hold this side and I'll do that?
It's fine. I just need to take it slow and careful.
All right. Right, now I've got to... Oh shit, it won't let go. Hang on.
My side's not too bad. You've got a...
There we go.
There we go.
Let's get that in
Oh,
there.
with 2 people this isn't too bad.
Oh, can you imagine doing this? Okay, let's go over the car.
Okay.
Yay! It's got bubble wrap on it. I feel like we could just drag it across the roof and it'll be fine. Now, if we just sit it down on the engine, it's not going to hurt anything. Okay, this has already got bolts in it, so we need to take those bolts out.
Yep.
Yeah, literally just put it down.
Okay.
So get those horrible ones out, and we'll put my rusty ones back in. The weight difference is huge.
Yeah, it is rather.
There we go. I'm going to do my best to make the bolt line up with the paint, like the circle paint missing on the hinge. That should give us fairly close.
Assuming your bonnet is the same size as the old one, which is a big assumption.
Oh, it's a huge one, but I'm already in, so let me hold that up for you.
Now that should be how we can adjust. I don't think I can do much adjusting on this side.
Not really, is there?
Just do it up and be very careful closing it to make sure that it doesn't hit anything.
We're just going to drop it from this height. YOLO.
No, you're not. Not while I'm here.
Not under my watch.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, oh, it's broken. Mother. Oh, they've put some kind of metal on there to hold it. Okay. All right, and there it is. Let's lower it and
Lower it very
see how she clears. Oh, it's miles off, isn't it?
My side.
Actually, I mean, it fits, isn't it?
It does.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine. The gap's completely different, but that could be the fact that there's a
If we just loosen it
ratchet
up,
in here.
just loosen it up a bit.
Can you lift it?
Yeah. How do you there he is.
Get that out of there.
Yeah, that would be
Okay, just lower it down, and we'll see if it actually. Look at that, white, so it matches this. Doesn't want to go.
No,
all right.
I'll let you.
This perhaps it's not going to be that. What's stopping it? Could it be those? They're not adjustable. Oh, yes, they are. It's it could be the tower bar too.
Could be.
That doesn't latch, does it?
No.
That might need to come up, but I don't know where it's hitting. It could be this.
So the trick is you just spray everything pure white.
And yeah,
and
and
then
then
wet, drop it.
that's right. Good plan. That's a pretty solid carbon bonnet. Anyway, it's on. This is actually a pretty damn good idea.
Thank you.
I'm guessing tower bar, really. I don't see any water at all. Well, I mean,
There we go.
oh yeah, got some there. Some there. Wait, what if we close it and leave it there for a minute so that it has chance for
Just
the...
soak it up.
Soak it up. But yeah, I think it's a tower bar.
I think you're right.
I could just force it, I mean...
No, I wouldn't. You'll be real sad if something goes crack.
Well, I'm not getting rid of the tower bar, so it has to fit.
Just take off the stupid sound insulation on the inside of it.
What do we got? That's definitely wet. Is there any water? So this is absolutely hitting. Is anything else hitting? It doesn't seem so. So if I get rid of the tower bar, it'll probably close. I'm kind of thinking I want to try this because I can't get rid of my tower bar. So
You want to take the clips out?
yeah.
How do these come out? Just brute force
Yeah, I
movements,
think yeah, just brute force.
my favorite type of clip then.
Oh, I think that's all of them.
No, I think you're right.
Oh, no, there was one more, but she's gone too. Now it's even lighter.
Yeah. You're going low to spec, simplify and add lightness. Definitely looks like it's getting hung up on this side somewhere.
Is it not? There's actually a crack in that. I don't know.
If you just close it and see where it sits, just give it a little bit of a push.
That's miles off. Yeah, it's miles off.
But then, does that actually look straight for the rest of the car? This side's super far down.
This is not.
This is bottoming out over here. Well, I'm not bottoming out, but it's too low.
Maybe the bonnet needs to come further forward. I'm going to undo mine a bit
And pull forward.
pull it forward, yeah. It actually doesn't seem like an option. They're self-locating.
Yeah, they are.
There's no slop in it, so it is where it is. Need to take the tower bar off.
Compared to all the motors that I normally look at, that thing's enormous.
I agree. I'm afraid of this car because of
Things
how
are big.
big everything is. Yeah, exactly. If this falls on me, it'll actually hurt.
Yeah. The cappuccino motor falling on you is probably like, oh, I can lift that off.
I did that up with the intent of it never coming out.
So I can put that all back together, so everything's there.
Yeet that on the ground. If I can't run the tower bar, I'm going to be very upset. Although,
You do still have a mad carbon Kevlar bonnet.
the ITBs are going to look better without a tower bar on it. Right, betcha she fits. That's a no. Still no. I have no idea what the it's hitting on.
Can you just lower it down very slowly? A bit more.
It just disappears, right? You can't see shit. I mean, it could be this radiator cap looks fairly close.
Yeah, but it feels like it's sort of flexing from towards the back of the bonnet, doesn't it?
Kinda, yeah. Maybe no, because that's right.
Yeah, that looks like it's fairly well lined up, right?
Yeah.
This is maybe like 2 or 3 mil off, but it's not too bad for a bonnet.
Yeah, and it's a
made
carbon.
made out of the wrong material. Oh, they never fit. Let's be honest.
Yeah, 100% agree. They never fit.
Much, much, much later.
You can't see anymore. It's getting dark.
I'll be torch man.
That. Oh, yeah! You know what that is?
What is that?
That's bits of tyre. That's what drifting gets you. That was inside the airbox. That's nuts. Wow. So my air filter's working then. Ute. Right.
It was on the correct side of the air filter, right?
Yeah, it was here. Look at this. It's almost sitting in the bottom.
you want to grab your GoPro and give people a close up of that?
Oh, sure, why not? And all of a sudden I've got a director. Okay, I need a 10mm and a dumbass long extension. So 10mm for there, and then a 10mm down in there, and then all this shit should come out. Undo this bolt. This bolt, can't see anything. Buy a GoPro, they said. They're really good, they said. Yeet.
As long as you're taking photos of things on the surface of the sun, they are.
That's right. Could you light me? There we go. You light up my life. Okay, that's that. That comes out. It goes over there. Another one there.
And another one here.
Oh. Just film everything you do. It's easy. You just
Especially, you know, when you
can't see anything.
using one hand.
Dark.
Getting eaten by mosquitoes.
Are you still getting eaten?
No, it's okay.
They kind of gave up on me, I think.
Oh, nice.
There's no blood left. That Phillips head, it's not a 10, is it? Oh, is a 10. Oh, you're a good luck charm, you are.
As long as it's not my own car.
Hey, well, hey, we fixed your car.
Yeah,
maybe.
true.
Maybe.
You're the good luck charm for my car.
Maybe.
No longer shits itself in the middle of intersections.
Doesn't while I'm driving it. It wouldn't dare. It's seen what I've done to my other cars. It's afraid. It got here and the other cars were like, run! Get away!
Or behave well.
Yeah. If he starts pulling you apart, you'll never run again.
My car said that's okay, I barely run now.
Yeah.
Actually, it runs well, it just, you know,
It doesn't idle well.
leaks everywhere, belches smoke everywhere. It's basically the Industrial Revolution all over again. I have a funny feeling that this comes off first.
Oh, we're still connected underneath with a with some sensor there.
Yeah.
We are clear, looks like. Well done.
This is one of those very Toyota, if you know how to do it, it's a super simple jobs.
Oh, that's much better. Just chuck that in the corner over there.
Can do it.
Rightio. Right, so now that all that shit's out of the way, let's try closing the bonnet again. Still no. What the It's gonna have to be latch adjustment, I guess, because nothing else makes sense. Nothing's ever simple, right? It's
No.
It's an SXE10 bonnet that doesn't fit on an XSE10. What the Why?
It's like your intro says, and it looks like it needs to be modified out of the box.
That's exactly right. Why doesn't it fit? There's no adjustment on the bonnet latch. Okay. Maybe that's why they sold this bonnet, because it just didn't fit.
And they were like, I'll make this someone else's problem.
Yeah. What if we did this? And then closed it.
See if you break your phone.
Yeah. It's you. It's this. This is touching. That's right on the join. They put that in the wrong spot. So let's get this out of the way. That might be why this is cracked too. Unplug that. Right, you can get in there. Getting that back out of there is probably going to suck. It's alright though.
That's what coat hangers were invented for. Also hanging coats.
I hate coat hangers. You should see me when I'm hanging out clothes. I rage because I hate coat hangers. Worst design thing in history ever. Horrible. Okay, I can see all the way in there and I can't see it touching anything. I'm going to move my phone over because it's definitely not the engine touching. Maybe I just need washers on the
back end. So
yeah.
I'm thinking it might be
Alright, we'll chuck this over on that corner there. Let's have
yourself
cat
a
and
look.
cook. Oh, it's close to that. It is very, very close to that. Could be touching that, but
No.
it's not wet.
No.
Yeah, looks like washers are required because that can't raise up and it needs more angle to be able to get to it. I still can't tell on what it's hitting. Maybe it's just this. Just put a new bonnet on.
Yeah, it'll be easy, right?
Yeah, just put it on. The only thing I can see that it's definitely hitting is that back rubber. And and that's just not allowing the bonnet to come down far enough. So I need an M8 washers for the same. Alright, it's several weeks after I recorded what you just watched. I am currently editing that and realized that I don't have enough footage to show you a completed product. So here it is. As you can see, the bonnet is on. You missed out on a few things, and I'm going to talk to you about that now. Now, the footage you were watching said that I was going to try putting washers at the back. What was I talking about? We kind of thought at the time that we could raise the bonnet up off the hinge by putting some washers in between the hinge and the bonnet itself. That would have given us more angle and hopefully help this catch go into this here. Unfortunately, that didn't work. So, I mean, as you saw, it doesn't have washers in there, so that didn't work. The camera died and neither of us noticed. So that was the first thing. I'm pretty sure that it's hitting here and this is what's causing the issue, but there's nothing I can do about that. It's just the rubber that goes along there. It's the shape of the thing. Maybe because this bonnet is carbon and it's been in the sun, not sitting on a car, that can actually cause fiberglass and carbon to change shape. Maybe that's what happened. After I get this engine hot enough, maybe it will heat it up and it will reshape it slightly and fit better. Dunno. That's the crack I was talking about. As you can see there, that's not really going to make a difference. If I put a sticker over that, it will probably hold it together just fine. I've got some other stuff going on over there that I'm pretty sure I covered in another video. If I didn't, then I'll do that at a later date. Something going on there that we'll talk about at a later date. The bonnet's on. So how did you do it? See, we didn't even notice that the camera died. So we did all of this thinking that we were being filmed, and we weren't. What we did is pulled this latch off here and then elongated the hole so that this whole unit could move up. There's one there, and then one down in there that hold the bonnet on when it's closed. I'm not terribly happy with the way this is, but it does actually close. It sits really nice. I will be putting in bonnet pins. So this latch doesn't matter so much, really. But I probably should elongate it slightly more so that it closes better. Let's have a quick look at how it closes. Get that out of there. Clip that in there. This goes down. As you can see, the clear's not very good, but we'll address that at a later date. And this requires a bit of it's a bit more pressure than you'd like to use, but as you can see, the fit is very good. So that's where it should be. It was like 8 PM at night when the video cut out, so I couldn't use my air compressor because it's gasoline. I elongated these holes by using these. These are special drill bits that have got this shit on the side. They're like that. And the idea behind that is you drill a hole and you pull the drill in any direction and it will cut in that direction. They're not very good, but they do what they're supposed to do. Not quickly, mind you, but they do work. But they're quiet and it's what I could get away with at that time of night. I put a whole bunch of grease in there to try to help it slide. It's yeah, it really isn't ideal. You'd see it's already marking it. I mean, it is what it is. It's Garage Kei. When you buy a bonnet for an Altezza and try to fit it to an Altezza, it doesn't fit. And that's just what I've gotten used to. Nothing ever goes on the way it's supposed to or fits the way it's supposed to. It needs modifying straight out of the packet. So yeah, that's where we're at. I think it looks fantastic. It's a hell of a lot lighter than the OEM bonnet. Yeah, the looks are a bonus. So I do still need to modify that latch a little bit more. I want to raise it up a bit more, grind some out of it, and if I have to, maybe weld on a washer to, well, you'll see that in another video if I do it, and I'll explain then why I'm doing it. But yeah, that's that. Job done. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you'd like to see what happens next, press subscribe. If you would like to support this channel, you can do that by getting your name on the Garage Kei door or picking yourself up some merch from the merch shop. Details on all of that stuff and a lot more are in the description, so check that out. Check out the Facebooks, the Instagrams. I will see you in the next episode. Later.